Now, each turn you will need to roll
Okay.
to achieve one of the weapons.
Reach into your dad's pocket and throw it.
Don't go far away from him because
Give
you're
me the
gonna
stick
keep
of
on
gum.
reaching in for the pocket pool. That's right, I said it. All right.
It's already creepy. Let's not let's turn the page.
Ulfhéðnar.
59 out of 74. Hit it again.
All right, so you retrieve the spear from the bone and then strike again.
Yep.
Several feet in front of you so that you can continue pulling yourself up the arm.
Right.
Same effect continues to happen. The T'Challa is actually roaring from this now, and his eyes focus upon you.
Attention. Kill him.
You are hurting him.
All right, Aina,
I now have an axe,
of heritage.
and all of my abilities work off having an axe. Let's hope this makes things very good.
Let's hope you don't screw it up.
Yeah.
I got 100.
So I'm gonna try to
Bury
chop.
all the tendrils and bury it into the arm.
So that's a 35 out of 80.
Very well done. So as you actually bury the axe into the arm to pull yourself forward, you cleave the slick black flesh in half and pull yourself forward. And you actually notice that the axe itself has an eerie green glow to it.
Finger!
Friendgar.
Friend of finger, friender.
Friender!
Pivot! All right.
Only have one problem with this sword. It has a lot of jam on it.
It is a very sticky handle. It's covered in bloodberry jam.
Yeah, it's
So
It
that you
smells
don't
nice,
drop
though.
it.
covered in all sorts of jam.
It's just so that you don't drop it.
Many jams.
What does this?
But it's gotten you out of more than one jam.
What does
So
this
I'm
white jam?
attacking it to get myself out of a jam.
Let's hope you know how this one works.
So basically, it's going to be 41 out of 87 with a belt of strength.
Okay. So you are managing to use it well as you throw it with all your might.
I'm not throwing it. I'm trying to free myself.
Right. It's kind of this weird thing how this axe works.
Mm-hmm.
It's a throwing axe sword.
Oh,
So as you strike out, it actually spins out around you,
what the?
chopping down all the tendrils that are reaching out to you, and then returns to your hand.
Pretty cool.
Weird like that.
That is cool.
That was amazing, boy. All that.
This reminds me of my old axe.
Ah, sounds like you had a great relationship with your old axe.
I did, and then it became the irritated blade.
Seems like
The irritus, excuse
the
me.
relationship changed. It
Okay.
broke your heart.
Yes, it was gone forever.
I knew a lady like that once. Broke my heart.
Really?
Never felt the same again. She fell in love with my brother.
That's unfortunate.
It's more than unfortunate. It's then they both died. That's the kind of pain you don't get over.
Yeah,
the one that
that's... How did they die?
There's this whole self-sacrifice thing. Stupid old ways.
Uh-huh. As I'm just throwing the axe around and just cutting
He's
more
chopping
tentacles.
things with his sword and his dagger. Just piercing it into this and cutting into that.
Mhm.
Whipping his mustache around.
Oh God.
You, the two of you, continue to climb up the torso. All right. John the Red,
Yes.
John.
you are still atop the head of
Don't run off
T'Challa.
this.
What's it like
He
up
has, it's
Do you have hair?
slick. No.
Slick?
It seems like there's many protruding bone spikes, some horns. and slick,
yeah.
oily flesh.
All right.
But he has not noticed you yet. But you did realize from watching Soul reach into your cloak that there are many weapons inside your pockets. Pockets that have the weapons that he took the time to forge
Pretty cool.
and etch and make very pretty.
It's almost like you're pulling them from a time when he had time.
Could pull any weapon from here.
Almost.
It's a lightsaber?
It's ominous.
It is.
Careful which end you grab.
Careful not to pull an ominous sword.
An omnibus sword.
I'm going to try and pull the most powerful weapon in
Or
existence.
God.
Not that.
I don't
Alright, I'll tell you what. If you roll under a 5, you're going to pull an amazingly powerful weapon.
3.
You gotta come look at this. No joke.
And a
Three.
gamble.
He did.
Oh,
That's
God.
As you reach into your pocket, what you pull forth is actually a suit of armor.
Ooh, shiny.
On that suit of armor is etched the runic bird that you have seen before.
Ah, birds are for
Right
girls.
on to the
You want to
chest.
wear this?
Sure, I guess.
Do you now?
He kind of looks like a girl.
I'll put that on.
Now that he doesn't have that
Put on
goatee.
the armor of Alden. As you do so, you feel not only your strength and your endurance and your armor increase, but also your connection to your spiritual beast by 10 points.
So what's my armor at now?
Add 10 to that.
So
Add 10 to
15.
your strength. Add 10 to your endurance.
10 to my physical?
And then add 10 to your spiritual. Only while wearing the armor, though. So
You should probably
keep that in mind.
parenthetical that. Who are we kidding? He's never taken that.
Can I pull a corsage out of my coat and then
triangles.
give it to
What was
him?
this called? The armor what?
The armor of Alden. Aldyn. Met him before. He slapped some people on the forehead. Left the stamp. True. Sang songs.
ALDIN?
Yeah.
Aldyn.
Yeah, you
got him burned his life.
Was the armor that he had a replica of this?
No. Ogden
The
just
armor he
stepped out
had
of
was
his
just an
shower.
automaton that he attacked.
Yeah, I don't like that.
All right. So
Ogden just stepped out of
you
his
have this
shower
armor
wondering where his
upon you.
armor went.
Is it like...
it's surging through you. You almost feel gone.
So does it like... So I'm assuming when he pulls out and looks at it, it would have been big enough for him to wear. Does it like shrink down to my size to wear?
It forms to you and it actually becomes at one with you. It almost makes you feel connected to the source itself.
This is
one
pretty freaking awesome. Thank you, Papa.
Happy birthday from... Oh, you said Papa.
This is the nicest,
You got a present. I got a present.
this is
We're
the
all.
nicest thing anyone's ever given me.
Well, I missed a few birthdays.
I forgive you, Papa. I forgive you.
Well,
It
what
cost
the
a
name of
fortune.
Boy, that is amazing. I almost respect you in this
punch
moment.
him in the
At first, I
eye.
imagined like this big old hulking by his little itty bitty soul head, just like
Punch
oh,
him
my
in the
God.
eye.
But I got to get Thorgrim his sword.
Punch him in the eye.
Ulthor is literally yelling that to you.
He is yelling that to you.
Can I ask him to try to pull out the sword?
He made his turn and actually pulled you out the armor of a god. So you can choose to either punch this thing in the eye or
Sorry,
continue
Thorgrim, if it
to
was you
try and
in this
pull out
situation,
weapons.
I think you would try to punch it. And I go, "Dah-dah-dah!" You tried to punch it.
Is that the noise you made?
Take this! Take this! I've never thrown a punch before.
Let's hope it goes well.
So that would be physical.
Yeah.
With my toughness, I'm thinking.
Is that you're just gonna straight punch it? You're not gonna try and like burning punch?
No, I'm going to. Oh yes, burning
I
punch.
was saying.
Oh, what
So-
are you trying to get?
Spiritual, right?
Yeah.
That would
The
be.
spirits of Amok.
So I'm doing rune casting with fire.
The fox fist.
Don't forget you have a tiny dagger.
I got the 17 out of 93.
So you successfully formed the fox fist, the fiery fox fist.
Oh, this is going to hurt really bad.
As you strike out, you actually see the mock cloak, the cloak of a mock, form around just your fist and your arm, trailing flames actually eating at the armor and becoming one with it. As you shove your fist directly into one of the eyes of T'Challa, and you see the spiraling madness in his eye begin to recess and eat with the flames of holy might as that eye begins to rot and decay away as he screeches out.
I'm
Which
probably
in
going to have
chaos
nightmares about that sound for the rest of my life, but that was really freaking cool.
In chaos speak, that says,
Wow!
"Ow!"
That's awesome!
I don't have a band-aid for that. I wish I could have grabbed the sword, but I knew if it were me, you would have
John will
punched
grab it later, it's fine.
So keep punching then.
Keep punching!
Don't ever stop
I'm going to do like that one guy did to my face.
Exactly. Now you get to take the anger out on this beast
For, a little
for every
bit of
time you
flavor.
got tossed into
Could I
a
possibly
wall.
have a flaming beard while I'm in the armor? A beard to fire.
Yeah.
Remember that time I slapped you? Slap it back for me.
Okay.
All right, Ulthar, you are you're about to the elbow joint on the right arm.
Okay. 57 out of 74.
Okay, so you continue to get forward a little bit at a time.
Yep.
So you've almost made it up to the shoulder joint.
Now the elbow's
as-
gone. The arm's gone from the elbow down.
Yeah. So the flesh continues to scream out away from the spear as you crawl further and further up to Chillick. Now, everybody roll evasion.
Oh God.
That's a
It's 86.
53 out of
51 out of 52.
53 out of 45.
14 out of 61.
48 out of 70.
Okay, so success.
51 out of 52.
Almost not.
My hand is
Barely.
stuck in the eyeball. Can't get it out.
You had a near
John,
miss,
what did you
Starlock.
roll for?
Like 86 or something?
86, and that I'm assuming did not make it.
I don't know.
Wait, John, you don't even have your character sheet out.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I'm just like, you're
Flip
just,
it over.
it's like,
It's
you're
probably
just,
drawing on the back of it.
he's just going with it, man. He's just.
If you're using your pocket port at all, I guess.
Man,
See what you
yeah. Oh, then I'm fine.
All right,
So
so
was not recorded. None of this is being recorded.
The attack literally goes into his pocket.
so he goes into his pocket. That's how pocket port works. So that's the only way he could evade that.
Maybe
Pocket
he'll
port.
come back out with my weapon.
Now, Vulgar,
Yes.
you don't get hurt,
Up there.
but you are used as a projectile. Thrown directly into the captain, sending you both flying into the distance. Now, I'll give you a choice. You can either hold the captain and try to take the brunt of hitting into the EC, or you can sacrifice the captain and take no damage to yourself.
I'm gonna steal up.
All right, so steal up the best you can. You're going to roll your own damage die
Okay.
against yourself.
Against myself.
That's going to be the C, taking your attack. Basically, you're attacking it by landing into it. You know how water works; it can absorb and return.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll your own attack. So roll your damage die against yourself. If you're protecting the captain, now if you're sacrificing him, you roll your damage die against him.
No. It's gonna be against me. I don't know what my. Where's the damage ladder?
This is for spellcasting right there.
Damage ladder.
The computer behind you there, Dan, might still have it pulled up.
We had a hard copy last week. Oh, I have that damage ladder.
Wow, listen to the guy over here. Where is it? He had it the whole freaking time.
Where's the damage ladder that's in my folder?
You guys are hiding it from me. I knew it.
All right, so
You didn't need it until
Oh. Take that anger. Put it in John's eye.
all right. Ten.
Okay, so you only take 10 in damage. That's going to go
Straight for
armor first.
Oh, armor first.
Armor reduces.
Armor reduce first.
Oh wait, incoming damage, resilient. Step down a die. Hold on.
Oh. Is that D8? 2.
9.
And then reduced by your DR.
So
Did we go back to full health before this fight, by the way?
We were
Or
in the middle of this fight at the end of the last session.
Well,
So-
I mean,
Well, the scene never
Or-
ended from the last session.
well, what I mean was from the transition from us being talking with the polar bear and all of them to the forge. Did we heal?
Yeah, you went.
Okay, because I've been sitting. I've had one health this whole time.
Oh no!
I'm just like,
you
oh
wouldn't
man,
wanna
the
be there.
hope no one
That's
hits
gonna
me.
Suck.
All right,
Oh, no,
so
that'd
no,
be-
I grab onto him, take the full brunt of the force.
All right. So when the two of you hit the water, I mean, you're a couple of miles out into the east sea now, past the boat, and you hit the water and you sink deep into it. But you managed to save him from the damage that he could have received. All right. So
What
good
time
on you
is it?
there.
What's
We'll
the day?
return to you in the ocean.
I've seen
All right.
the rise and fall many times.
Einar, we left off with you.
Yes.
You were also on the opposite arm of Úlfhéðnar, and you're about to the shoulder joint, or the elbow joint.
I'm going to do this thing called Sunder with my axe to his arm.
All right.
It does add a 10 difficulty to my attack, but I'm hoping that this comes in okay. So that's a 30 out of 80. With the plus 10, makes it a 40 out of 80. I think that does
That does do it. Give me what is the effect of Sunder?
it. I have plus 10 difficulty to Sunder item.
And just that's what we wrote down. You didn't give yourself the boost of what it is.
No. I believe it was to break a thing.
Right. To
Is it a warrior exploit?
Believe
drive it
so.
asunder.
I'm looking it up right now.
Under the Ballator.
I did it. Just don't know what I did.
Upon a successful test, the item is sundered. In case of weapons, the weapon
Oh.
may still be used, but at a plus 10 penalty, and a damage die step down by 4. Armor has its rating reduced by 1. It doesn't say, because you're doing it against organic material, right?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't say what it would do against organic material, so I guess
Okay.
it's up to Tony's
Well, if
discretion.
it's just organic material, then I'm just going to swing away.
Well, hold on.
Well, I said organic, so I
The
figured you were-
crunch of a bone to split apart. So, in this moment, you manage to sever his arm from the elbow joint down.
Nice.
Excellent.
Egg.
Of course, you're standing on it, but you do sunder that arm from his body.
I'm going to jump to try and...
You can try
Catch
to
a part of
jump
his
to get
body.
to the other end, and if you manage to make it, then you are now up to the bicep.
Can I try to use my axe as a hook?
You can give that to your bonus.
Excellent. 61 out of 80.
All right, so yeah, you're hanging on by your axe, hooked into the meat of his bicep as you watch this gigantic forearm fall down into the rocks and dirt below, crushing and exploding the ground all around it. All right.
Did you see that, Othar?
I did. Well done.
Fulgrim, you're sinking deeper into the oceans.
Mhm.
All right. The captain has drifted away from you a bit.
I'm gonna unsteel up and swim to the surface.
All right, so you're just going to swim to the surface. He doesn't seem to be conscious.
Oh, well then I'm gonna grab him and swim to the surface and save him.
All right, so give me a good roll on athletics.
Athletics? Okay. That is not a good roll. Raggy.
Raggy.
52 out of 52.
So you get over to him, you unsteel up, you try to grab a hold of him, but then you realize that you're not only wearing a armor, but you're wearing armor on top of armor because you put future tech armor on and then also put the armor of an automaton on top of that. So it is weighing you down. So the two of you begin to sink deeper into the tides of truth.
Right, so I'm gonna try and take the armor off.
All right, so we'll continue to let you try to take off some of that armor. John the Red, you still stand atop the head of the great T'Chillic of the mad depths. What do you do?
Wait, are you still holding the sword?
I am still holding
I
the
do
sword.
Need to try and pull a sword out for Fulgrim. Alright, I'm gonna pocket pull.
All right.
Because he doesn't even know I'm still here.
I'm gone.
You just kind of like jumped into your cloak and jumped out of your cloak onto the head again.
Yeah, Pilgrim's gone.
He's taking a swim.
He's swimming.
Splish splash. He's
Swimming
taking
in
a
the
bath.
sea.
You,
Does
you
he
can,
still have my axe?
Far away.
Yes.
Yeah.
In cosmic feet, how
I
far
and
is
Carrick
that?
were knocked way out.
Oh, I can like call him back. As long as he holds on to the axe.
That's potentially true.
Alright, I reached my hand out to call the axe back.
All right.
Okay, that's pretty good.
You got a 0.
3 zeros.
That's a crit.
I don't even know what to do with that.
He's
All
gone
right.
now.
So as you're holding on to the captain and you're shedding the armor from your body,
Mm-hmm.
you still have the axe in your hand. You're trying to swim with it. Maybe that was why you weren't doing so well at swimming, because you're holding on to the captain with one hand and then swimming with an axe with the other. As you and the captain actually are pulled from the water by the axe in your hand, it's just, you feel it launching you from the water. However, you do notice that as you are pulled from the water, the necklace that the captain is always wearing, the compass that he wears around his neck, his charm, seems to fall into the ocean. But you two are saved and pulled all the way to the head of T'Chillic.
Oh no.
I take my axe back.
Oh dear.
I hand the axe back. And I start wailing into the thing.
Now he knows we're here.
He
Probably
knew that
regrets
was there because he
everything I
punched
just
him
did.
in the eye with his flaming fist.
He knows he's there.
He doesn't know.
He
I
definitely knows
know.
he's there.
You're
All right,
back.
Saul.
Hanging into his
Oh yeah, you
eyebrows.
handed me the axe. I knew you were here. Give me
No,
the
he's
axe.
not talking about you. He's talking about
Who are you
T'Challa.
talking to
Oh.
up there? Father? What are you talking
Don't
to?
reference me. I'm not
Oh!
here.
Now
I don't
you,
want to be seen.
now you don't want me. Okay.
Saul's just hanging
Just
from
like
an
a mop.
eyebrow.
All right, so you go. It's your go.
Poke,
Saul.
poke.
Soul.
How far apart are his eyes?
About
that far.
eye distance. So
About that far.
Can I?
like if you're up here
Mhm.
by measurement, you're looking at about a football field distance.
I'm like a speck on his eye, aren't I?
Oh yeah, but you destroyed that eye.
Should I try to go for the next eye, or should I just fuel fire into his skull? I'm going. In the reference to the first episode, I'm going to try and cook his brain if he has one. Spiritual rune casting.
Pilgrim, heat rises.
How'd you do there, buddy?
I failed by 1.
All right, so you jump into his eye socket and you try to ignite yourself to find a brain.
Mhm.
Little do you know that octopi, squid, and everything else don't actually have a central brain. Their entire body is a nervous system that runs for itself. However, what you find inside the skull
Oh, God.
is a demonic beast.
You just saw. He just saw a demonic beast.
Yes, he did.
That's what I see.
All right, so... Oh, give me my damage die. I need 3 d8s.
You have one.
There are already 2 Ds you just saw.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
18.
It goes out of my damage reduction first?
It comes out of your armor first, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 15.
But what you see ahead of you is a multiple-headed beast
I thought you
hound
would like it. It's me.
growing from the
With my
dark
shirt.
chaos
My
matter
shirt.
of the insides of T'Challa's skull. Each of the heads
Jessica.
biting at you on your armor
Mhm.
and trying to pin you to the ground.
Get off of me, please. I don't understand what you're saying.
Damn it. It drools
Not
its
you,
own
I
blood
know.
onto your face,
Oh, God. That's
burning
very
against
good.
your fiery beard.
My awesome beard, I think you mean.
I mean, your faux beard.
So
Yes.
sad that I'm not there.
Hey, listen. A beard's a beard,
A
okay?
beard's a beard is a beard.
We don't have to make fun of me. It's a fiery beard. I have to spruce it up to be on level with Ulfhéðnar and Captain, okay?
Yes, that makes sense. All right, Úlfhéðnar.
Okay, so the reason I pulled this picture up.
Yes.
So I'm on the upper arm, right?
Yeah, you're up on the shoulder,
I want to throw the spear into the heart.
sort of to the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what, it's a thick and meaty chest to actually pierce the chest, hit into the heart, and do the damage. I'm going to give you that same score that I gave them. Roll under 30.
Nope.
What'd you got?
68.
68 out of what, though, on your...
74.
Okay, so you do manage to throw and pierce into the chest, but it sinks into the meat. It doesn't go all the way through into the heart.
Okay. Now I'm going to jump in, grab hold of the spear, and
We'll let you get there. All right? I know. You're holding on by your axe onto the bicep of the severed arm.
Any chance I saw the spear get thrown?
It's like a bright freaking blue flame. I don't
Alright.
see how people aren't going to see it
Unless you're inside the head.
unless you're inside the head being attacked by some sort of Siberian wolf thing.
So, can I basically swing, like create some
From your
momentum,
axe.
swing with my axe, and use it as a hammer to slam the spear deeper?
That is something that one could try.
With a 39 out of 80.
That is something that one could try and do. So yeah, you swing forth and you manage to smack the axe into the end of the spear. However, in doing so, you're sacrificing your footing, and you are now launching down. So I'll let you roll a save in athletics to see if you can hook back on.
Athletics.
You can add your axe to that.
Neat. So let's go with 80, and that's a 33.
Well done. So just a few feet below the spear, you hook yourself back in, and you notice that it is now driven to the point to where it's halfway sunk into his chest.
Excellent.
All right, Dervhengrym. Wearing pants and nothing else.
Not the-
Standing with the axe sword of returning atop the head of
That
the
recently
great
returned
Tillich.
gonna try and slice into it.
Aye, that you should. As you look down, the captain's talking to you, but his form seems to be changing.
Captain, what's wrong?
What do you mean? What's wrong? I
You're-
don't understand.
You're changing.
His mustache begins to fade away as there's just a short stubble of black beard upon his face, long dark hair from his head, and the armor that he wears is kind of a dark green.
You look really familiar.
Well, yeah, I've known you for a long time. Remember, I'm the captain.
You look like you're killed.
You're killed. No, it's... Where's my compass?
Your compass dropped in the sea.
No! We have to get it back. That's the black shard. If we lose that, we lose everything.
It's a black shard.
Well,
Throw him.
maybe.
Throw him back into the water.
I throw him.
You throw your keel?
Yeah, I threw you a kill. I'll throw you towards it.
Alright, let's see if I can challenge my brother's ex.
Wait, did I just hear that?
67 out of 87.
You throw him, see him going into the distance. Alright.
By your kill!
Later, son!
What?
Oh man, we're finding out all sorts of problems. We don't have daddy issues anymore, Togrim.
Papa?
Daddy? Dad? Why you leave?
He's gone, miles into the distance.
That's why you leave me again.
Splish. He actually makes an amazing, like, Greg Louganis style dive, just like
bloop.
barely even a drop splashes out. Alright, John the Red.
Stuff to do in order.
You're still unnoticed, top of the head, creeping around in your kind of dark but shiny blue time chaos cloak.
I'm going to reach into my chaos cloak and pull out. Who am I standing on top of the head?
T'Challa.
I'm going to pull out a piece of his heart.
Oh god. This is scary, man. He's like, I pull out his soul.
Enough of
I
this.
need my sword, man!
37.
Oh god. I'll take that.
Out of.
God. When players break your games.
Out of.
Oh god, it's beautiful. Sean, I love your character.
95.
Alright, so as you reach into your pocket,
Oh, wait,
You
I'm sorry. It's only 91.
Oh,
that's fair. I'm appreciating you for being honest. You reach into your pocket, you do feel something that you can firmly grab hold of. And you begin to pull it forth. As you do, you see the tip of a spear. And you begin pulling it forth as Einar looks up and sees the back of the spear sinking deeper and deeper into the chest. And as you pull it free, there is a chunk of T'Chilla's heart still attached to this great spear of Imperium.
I'm about to jump for.
This will make great jam.
Chaos Jam.
Chaos Jam. Bloodberry Jam. The Chaos.
Put you on a trip.
Never know what it's going to taste
jump
like.
there,
Psychedelic jam.
but apparently,
Alright, now, deep within the skull, you and the Siberian monster.
oh well.
How big is it compared to me?
Twice your size. 6 heads.
6 heads?
Yeah.
Can I
Come
grab-
on, come on, Soul. You want our respect? You got to kill this thing.
I'm really joking. I wouldn't get it then either way. I'm going to try and take the initiative and grab hold of like 2 of the head's throats and then just try to render it to ash.
Flame
I'm
on.
going to try to
So
burn.
flame on.
Just tame it, Saul.
Gosh. 56
Don't you have
out
animal
of
handling?
93.
I do.
Alright, so as you grab onto it, you basically full ignite. And these two heads are snapping at you, but your fists become two fox heads as well, and they
Don't look at
snap
me, I
onto
got
the jugulars of this thing and actually begin to burn the blackened blood within it.
Ooh.
All right, so you can roll damage die.
Okay. So right now, I'm going to empower it as well. I should say that. So if I'm reading empower correctly, because I have magic fear, my damage die goes up from rather being a D8 and a D10, it's 2D10.
Mhm.
So with empower, it gives me plus 2 damage. Does that bump me up to 2D12?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure before I started rolling dice willy nilly.
Sounds right to me.
Let's do it and see what happens.
Roll the cosmic cubes.
A 4 and a 9. So that's 13.
13. Very unlucky damage, but damage indeed. As those two heads melt away within your grasp.
I'm doing something.
Ulfa!
Well, I was gonna jump and get my spear, but it's
No, John the Red taking
gone now, and I don't quite know what to do anymore.
Well, roll for the athletics to grab hold as you are launching yourself towards the spear.
23.
Oh, so you grab hold of the big whole chunk
Right.
where the spear went in.
All inside of it.
Yeah, I'm going.
Maybe.
All right, so you can crawl inside of it.
Did you
There I
think?
go.
Guys, that's
Whatever
all.
you'd like to do once you're in there.
Start to bite
Well, I'm
things
I'm going to squeeze the heart.
All right, so roll strength for squeezing the
Okay,
heart.
so it's all just going to different parts of the body. John the Red, you get to direct them.
Yeah, eat it. No, I don't make it.
Okay, but you are inside the chest cavity, so there you have that. All right, Einar, you are still attached to the torso, a few feet below where you just saw Ulfar worm his way inside of the chest of Chichelik.
Kind of worried about slicing into the chest after I just saw my friend go in there.
Well, he'll be alright.
So I'm gonna try and basically do like a salmon ladder jump
Mm-hmm.
using my axe as
Gotcha.
the low, and try to sink it into like his clavicle. Is that his clavicle?
Basically, you wanted to go up for the jugular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to the throat. Okay. We don't have to get too doctorish on me.
Cool.
The solar plexus. I'm going for his medulla.
He's going from the solar
I'm
plexus
going-
up to the clavicle.
I'm going for the medulla oblongata.
Ooh. 37 out of 80 to sink my axe back in.
Definitely well done. Yes, you've launched yourself further up,
And
and you are back into the neck now.
yes.
But there are these tendrils all swinging around you and beating into you and dripping their oozing black chaos juice all over you. It's pretty gross up there, but you are firmly planted. All right, Thulgrim. You want a sword? Why is nobody giving you a sword yet?
I'm gonna try and get it myself.
Sometimes if you want something done, you just gotta do it yourself. Gotta roll under 30 to be able to reach into the Chaos
can
Time
do it.
Cloak.
I
I
can
gotta
do it.
put like a lock on it.
Did you get a 30? But that does give you a favor.
I get a favor.
You lost your.
You get a favor or you have a favor?
I get a favor.
Oh.
Oh, it's that bad.
He runs towards the Cloak of Chaos, leaping into one of the pockets saying, "Give me my sword!"
Maybe he'll
I'm
get.
gonna get it!
Maybe he'll get.
And
To
he's
come out.
I'll be back!
disappeared into your pocket.
Maybe he'll come out on the inside of the brain with me.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I'm going to give him such a sinus
What
infection.
if I come out in another suit of armor with the sword?
And you put
You
like.
have to roll really well
You
with
have to
John
roll
do that.
a 1.
Is there any way I can pull something from one of the pockets that allows me to like magically zip the pockets? So.
Your goal right now is to lock the pockets.
Yeah.
So Thulgrim went in. Okay.
It's too dangerous.
They've noticed.
It's too
They've learned the power of the pocket.
All right.
Alright. I did not succeed.
He gets a favor too.
You as well get a favor, and you do not manage to lock the pockets. Instead, actually, a zombified corpse of one of the worshippers of Chalik, of Ulfhéðnar's tribe, launches himself forth from the pocket and begins to try to attack you. Although it would have been funny if you had zipped those pockets completely tight with Thulgrim inside one of them. Right, we're back inside the brain.
You're in the brain?
Yes.
How'd you get in there?
I crawled my way in like a lift.
2 heads down, 4 heads left.
How would you
Oh,
get
I'm
in?
going to.
We have father-son telepathy.
No,
And of course, through one huge cavity, you can see out into the world. And then
The one
another,
that you just crawled through.
you see the swirling chaos energy that makes
So,
up the
am I kind of like so? Is this thing on top of me, or am I like free to try to attack something else?
You're standing, and you've melted 2 of its heads. It's pretty pissed at you.
I'm going to try something risky here. I'm going to try to throw it at the other eye.
All right.
So that would be
Just by sheer strength?
No, I'm going to try to like use the fire to like
Rocket.
rocket it over there. So that would be spiritual, right?
Yeah.
So you lighten them up.
No, I just meet it. 93 out of 93. Does not happen.
What happened?
I met right at what my total would be. So I hit 93 out of 93.
Oh, so yeah. You continue to fight with the creature. All right, so the creature is going to actually manage to bite onto, and it's drawn to your face for some reason.
Oh, God.
It's almost as if your face is shrouded in this bright fire.
Vanity.
11. As it sinks its teeth into your cheeks.
11 damage?
Yes.
Vanity, why hast thou forsaken me?
All right.
Oh, now I'm gonna try and squeeze the heart.
You are inside the heart.
Oh no, I want to take a bite out of it. That's what I want to do.
How's that going to work, though?
I'm squeeze it and bite it at the same time.
Well, I mean, you don't have. Do you have function of your jaw?
Yeah, I have function.
Oh,
I
'cause
just
it's like
don't
a-
want to show it to people.
You can know.
It's
It's
down
just
there.
hairs.
It's just huge.
Does it mean you take a
It's
bigger bite?
creepy.
It has a huge bite.
Ooh, I rolled
Baron
a 2.
von Unterbite.
You do take a huge chunk out of the heart and swallow it.
Mmm.
Now I have
What
this power.
happens when you swallow the heart of
I am.
Goliath?
We will return to that in a minute.
That make you Uthulu?
So
Yes, it does.
Starts sprouting tentacles?
I'm gonna basically grab like the ledge basically that I'm next to
Uh-huh.
and swing my axe like this to basically clear the tentacles while also trying to hit the throat.
Try and do Sunder again. Are you willing to take that gamble?
Yeah, let's go for it. $55 plus 10 out of 80.
So 65.
65 out of 80.
All right, so you do manage to sever several of the tentacles free from his tentacle beard. However, you do not manage to sunder the neck.
Okay.
You just sink your axe deep within one of his jugulars as the tentacles fall forth to the ground, smashing into the ground.
All right.
All right, Thulgrim, here's your chance. You roll under that 30, you might be able to find yourself.
He does not find himself. I'm going to use my favor.
Yes, I would suggest that.
Bill.
The one that you just
I found myself. 16.
Not only did you find yourself, you found the source charge sword.
My sword!
So you are still within his chaos world, but you did find the sword itself. The source sword actually gives you an increase of an additional bonus 10 to spiritual. So add that to spiritual energy or connection. And when activated,
But
okay.
source sword.
This thing can't get in the way.
Right.
And it was.
Okay, so in addition, when used against any demonic entity or chaos entity, whatever your roll is, it will give you a negative, so decrease from your ultimate roll, it'll give you a negative 10 on that. So lower it back down 10
So negative
against
10
a demonic entity.
against demons.
Demons, yes.
Demons and chaos.
So you do find it. You have hold of it. If only we can get you out. Now, if John the Red chooses to, he can pull you free with a successful roll. You have the sword, you will maintain the sword. He can usually hear people yelling at him from inside his pockets if you want to talk to him.
Hey, is there anybody else in here?
Turtle?
Well, maybe.
Who are you?
I'm the seventh head of the turtle that you killed with your friends.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you know,
I
you
thought-
live, you learn. I forgive. I never forget, though.
I thought you were attacking my friend.
Well,
That's why I
just
attacked
standing
you.
there minding my own business.
I heard he acted hastily. It was his fault. And then I attacked because I was like, my friend's being hurt.
Now you gotta wait for the whimsies of this crazy man wearing his cloak to see if we'll ever get anywhere.
Hey, I can hear you. I'm not crazy.
Oh, hey, you can hear us. Well, get us out of here.
Oh, you're dead. I can't get you out.
Fine, I'll stay here. I'm dead. Giving you knowledge. Bonuses.
I gotta lock these things up. This is ridiculous.
He needs to get you a spiritual body of some sort.
I'm locking it up.
Spiritual.
He's trying to lock you inside his
I'm
pocket.
Don't lock me inside the pocket,
All right,
man.
I'll pull you out, and then I'm locking it up.
Kill the cloak.
All right, 55.
That is successful. He does pull you free.
Whoa, whoa!
Get out of there.
I am free.
Stop giving the head ideas.
All right.
You should give the turtle head a
Says
mechanical
my little
body or
buddy.
something, so he can move around.
Let's just try
And
one
actually
more
play
time.
with his Rubik's cube.
It's weird.
Launch rocket into eyeball with right. No, 93 again. I
Wow.
missed it.
Oh.
Maybe you aren't my son.
Oh my God! No, I'm going to go cry now. Maybe you weren't my son.
17 damage as the heads continue to snap at your face and neck. You might not be free after this.
What happened to the captain? Did he make it into the water?
He splashed in the water. It was amazing.
Oh, that's
Very
right.
little
He-
splash.
Very little splash, but did he?
All right,
find his-
now,
Okay.
Tharu. Embodied with some of the chaos energy within yourself. That's going to give you some bonuses here, buddy. As you turn into a monstrous, muscling form. Fangs growing from your jaw. Eyes burning with the power of chaos. As the mark of old and fades away from your forehead. Replaced by the chaotic wheel. That chaotic wheel will give you a bonus in spiritual energy of 10. And any attack against a light form, you will get an increase of 10 advantage.
Good.
What do you do?
Ulfar.
Well, you can't see him. He's
Oh.
on the chest.
Oh, okay.
He's eating the heart of this monster.
I'm going to climb the ribs to the brain. Oh, that's right. There's no brain.
You can climb up on the
Sure.
inside. Is what
I
you
want
want
to see
to
if I
do.
can help.
Okay. So you continue to climb up. That's your move as you're moving.
Yep.
All right, Einar, you're sunk deep into the neck.
I'm going to.
Wait, Saul, I'm coming. Hold on.
I'm coming.
I hear scary monks that are coming.
Gonna try to pull it free and sink it in again.
All right.
See if I can't get all the way through this time.
All right.
That is a 13 plus 10 out of 80.
23. All right. So, here's where we're at. If your name is Ulthar, Thulgrim, John the Red, or Saul, you're going to go ahead and roll for the ability to not be thrown asunder.
Is that just straight physical?
Yeah, just hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You got 35 out of 25.
All right.
Wait, we're not adding
28.
anything to it, right? Like none of our skills
You're
to it?
adding your physical to it.
So physical
Hold on.
plus
strength.
strength. So what would that be, like toughness or?
Yeah, toughness.
35 out of 45. Oh, I'm scared for a second.
John the Red?
I got a 28.
All right, so you all managed to
Yeah.
continue
5
ripping
out of 87.
onto. Oh, so you just stab the sword right into the skull as it's being tossed asunder.
It is roll.
Oh wow! You've actually made it into the skull cap by the time Einar severed the head from T'Chillik's body. Now, the head is plummeting towards the lake of chaos. Thulgrim, what do you do?
What do you do, Thulgrim?
I am going to continue stabbing.
Okay, so give me the roll for the full force of the blade. All right, give me a roll for whatever you're doing for the rocket dog.
Oh, I get to attack again?
Yes,
44 out of 87.
44 out of 87. Give me the roll for helping him attack the dog.
66 out of 74.
66
Out
after
of-
he turned
out of
into
84.
a demon. Right? Isn't that crazy? John the Red, what are you doing? You're atop the skull with Thulgrim.
Yeah, and
And the skull just started doing
Got a
this.
70
You're
out of
falling
90.
down.
I'm,
into the
I'm
lake
gonna
of
park
chaos.
apart. I'm gonna jump into a pocket and
You're a pocket port?
Pocket port. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I got
Is that a roll
70
for
out of
that?
93.
I guess so. 65. I made it.
All right, so you pocket port. As you sink the blade into the skull of the creature, he jumps out of nowhere and begins to devour
He's eating.
this creature.
He's eating it?
Yeah,
Who, him or him?
No,
Me.
him.
Oh, that is
Ultharu.
creepy.
Now you can see my
Ultharu
whole face.
is devouring the cerebrum, whatever I called it, the monster, because it doesn't matter, it's dead now. You, with your attack, actually, I think, are going towards what you were trying to attack
Yeah,
with
the
the
eyeball.
creature, and turning into a blazing ball of Amakian fire. You destroy the second eye of madness as he plunges the force of the light blade into it, and the skull of T'Chillik fades away into the light. As you're plummeting to the ground, as his skull fades away, the lake of chaos begins to re-solidify
This is going
into
to
the
hurt.
ground beneath your feet as you land.
This is going to hurt.
Well, you can roll strength and toughness if you want it to hurt. All right, sure.
I
Let's
don't
do
want
that.
it. Though.
Everybody roll strength and toughness if you're falling down, unless you're
Oh.
John. You already chaos ported.
I'm gonna start making my jam.
28
while
out of
I'm
45.
in there.
All right, Thulgrim.
56 out of 87.
Cool.
Was I falling? I thought it was in the chest still. I was
No, you
climbing
were
into
inside
it.
the head with him, attacking that
Just
creature and
jumped up.
ate it.
12 out of 74.
The three of you land upon the ground, craters amongst all of you. As you do, a form appears before you. A man in a cloak, with a mask over his face.
That you, John the Red?
No, I am not John the Red.
Okay, I've only seen one man.
I'm the man whose home is burned.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I can
The
do
man
anyone.
whose armor you wore for this battle.
You mean I don't get to keep it?
We'll see what you get to keep.
Alden, help me get the chaos out.
We will see what we can do for you. But first,
I don't want to attack
there
you.
is much danger rising in the East Seas. As he points, you see the waves splashing out from something massive growing forth from the East Sea. As you see the long serpent's neck and the dragon's head of the black dragon of the East Sea.
This is not good.
If only there was a tribe of gods to attack it. If we ever return to Valos, you will see these gods try to attack the black dragon of the East Seas. Thank you for joining us with Valos. Thank you for playing, and thank you for doing amazing things. I hope you join us again if we continue the quest through the Never. It's been a pleasure. We love you all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with all your friends, family, and your grandmother. This is Tony Stevens, logging off.